Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Pistons. For the Timberwolves, the journey of a new season starts now. Let's see if the work from the offseason pays off. Pistons, T-Wolves, up next.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Stan, two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now here's Thompson. Bryant outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Randle. Thompson pulls it in. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Randle pulls down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Randle, a screen on Cunningham. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Randle can't hit. Harris with it. Randle's in his pocket. Harris against Randle. Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Duren. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
And here's Conley. 9 points in his last outing. Gobert with a screen on Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In the third spot, Minnesota.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards against Bryant. Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Randall. Minnesota again missing. The Pistons have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. To the middle. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
What's up?
That free throw good from Cunningham. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
That one falls.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's McDaniels. Still without a bucket. Gobert with a screen on Harris. Reed passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Three-pointer, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 34 points. 5 on the clock. Reed sets a screen. The three. And Edwards good for 3.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Edwards. Bryant, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duran. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Now here's Cunningham. 35 points his last game. With the drive, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Free throw drops for Conley. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them. Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Conley.
Cunningham against Conley. Outside Reed. 4-3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Duren, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. From the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris passes to Cunningham. Ivy against Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Detroit shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night.
One shot. Ivy.
One shot.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Ivy outside. Pass to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Conley. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, he's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Pass to Conley. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Cunningham with the ball. Duren with a screen on Conley. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
The Timberwolves trail. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Thompson with a steal. Cunningham passes to Harris. Now Cunningham. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Cunningham's got 8.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Over Ivy. Edwards, no good. The Pistons lead by 5. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. Can they get it? Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Ivy passes to Thompson. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Cunningham outside. Four seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Holland out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Ivy in at the point. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be McDaniels shooting. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Dillingham's checked in for Miller. Free throw good. McDaniels will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Beasley outside. Pass to Bryant. Ivy outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart left side. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Lets a floater go. Oh, and Bryant with a block. The Pistons lead by 5. Pass to Beasley. Reed with it. Soft touch off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ivy against DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels takes a three. And another three from Minnesota.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Bryant, over Dillingham. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Alexander Walker. He picked up 10 in his last game. Shot from the wing, and it falls all over the rim and in.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Inside, here's Ivy, and he makes it on the layup. Ivy's got 5 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, you show us your best dance moves. Let's go! You're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Look at those moves!
Checked in for McDaniels. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Reed. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Alexander Walker, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Alexander Walker's got his second basket. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Free throw good. Ivy.
Well, a top 5 pick back in 2022. Jaden Ivey's athleticism sticks out in a league of athletes. He is that explosive.
And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Dillingham, covered by Bryant. Pass to Minot, the three, and the three-pointer goes.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The Pistons leading. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Duran. Bryant, left side. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Reed, a screen on Beasley. Outside Reed, launches a three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Here's Beasley. It's deflected. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here is DiVincenzo. That shot missing. Some solid D from Beasley. Down low. Here's Duren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
That free throw misses. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Ivy. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 12. To the inside. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second is Rudy Gobert. And, of course, Jalen Duren.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's scoreless. Outside Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Free throw good from Cunningham. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Here's Conley following the score by Detroit. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team was getting energy boost off a block like that one.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in for Bryant. Pass to Edwards. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Cunningham. Six to shoot. All alone. That one is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Randall, pass to McDaniels. Conley against Cunningham. And that one's good from Conley. And it's now only a 1-point Pistons lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ivy outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Harris down low. Randall's there. Thompson passes to Ivy. And there's a 3-second violation. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Ivy. Randall outside. The 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Conley passes to Randall. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Cunningham. He's got 16. 13 feet out. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
51 seconds left in the second. Cunningham outside. Ivy outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doesn't go for him. Ivy with the defensive effort. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cunningham's got 20 points. Minnesota's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Edwards against Ivy. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Ivy. Edwards for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Players, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fair half-court shot. Give me your beat. They're entering up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? they have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Knocks it down from distance.
No hesitation from the big man, Randle. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Durant, the pass to Bryant. Fires from the line. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Bryant's got 6.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Conley. Randle a screen on Bryant. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Now here's Bryant. 6 points for him. Here's Harris. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Conley passes to Gobert. Randle outside. And that one drops for him. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. High arcing shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Pass to Conley, and it's rejected.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count that bucket. Randle's got 12.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Harris outside. From behind the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. to Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And Conley drops them both.
Been really strong at the line since the break.
Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham passes to Duren. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Duren. On the wing, Thompson. McDaniels covering. Duren with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Bryant outside. And the dunk by Duren.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Detroit. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Inside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Conley. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. The Pistons have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Cunningham finds Duren. Now here's Harris. Bryant outside. For the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Get out there on the corner of your high squad. T-Circle!
He's checked in for McDaniels. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Now Gobert. And here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Bryant. Here's Alexander Walker. And miss after miss right now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
The Timberwolves trail. Randall with it. 12 points for him. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Duran with a steal. Here's Ivy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
On the drive, Ivy just blitzes the defense. They don't know how to respond and end up fouling.
And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Bryant. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Beasley for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Ivy defends. Reed against Stewart. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Fontecchio's checked in for Thompson. And the Pistons with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Ivy, tightly guarded. 3-pointer, Stewart. And Detroit another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. They still need this. The rebound by Detroit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Ivy. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. And now a 12-point Detroit lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now DiVincenzo. He's scoreless. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Randall. He's guarded by Fontecchio. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Detroit leading by 12. Down low. Here's Beasley. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Going inside. Dillingham with the bucket. Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. Ingles, he's checked in for Randall. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, DiVincenzo. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Reed. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And here's Cunningham outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Detroit leading by 8. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Tim Hardaway is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Ivy, and it's Bryant in at the 2.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Over Stewart. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Hardaway with it. Let's go with a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Ivy. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Beasley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Nickeil Alexander Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
First one falls for him.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
So he gets them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.